There's a truth we all ignore until it's too late. Your body is the first home you will ever live in and the last one you'll ever leave. You can abandon a house, move cities, rebuild careers, even escape relationships, but you cannot escape the body that carries you through it all. Some treat it like a burden, some like a machine, and some like an afterthought. But what happens when you begin to see it for what it really is? A temple. Not because it is flawless, not because it is unbreakable, but because it holds the power to carry every dream, every struggle, every victory you've ever fought for. If you neglect it, it crumbles. If you honor it, it elevates your entire life. This isn't about vanity. This is about respect. And today, you'll learn why that respect changes everything. We spend our lives searching for a place to belong, never realizing we were born inside it. Lesson 1, the first home you'll ever have. You can leave jobs, you can leave cities, you can even walk away from people, but there is one place you cannot abandon, one place that follows you everywhere you go. It is the first home you ever had and the last home you will ever know, your body. Most of us don't think of it that way. We treat it like a tool, something to be used until it breaks. We push it carelessly, starve it of rest, feed it with things that slowly poison it. And when it begins to crack, when the pain sets in, we act surprised, as if we hadn't been chiseling away at the foundation all along. Neglecting your body is not just neglecting flesh and bone. It's like burning down the very structure that holds your life together. Let me tell you a fact. Every single thing you experience, every joy, every heartbreak, every victory passes through this vessel. Without it, there is nothing. Without it, the dreams you carry remain trapped in silence. And yet, how often do you treat it like something disposable? How often do you take its beating heart, its restless lungs, its aching muscles for granted, as if they'll be there forever? The truth is, you only get one. No upgrades, no replacements, no second body waiting in storage. Just this one. And it carries you through every chapter of your story. The question is, how are you treating it? Are you building it into a temple that can hold the weight of your purpose, or are you letting it crumble, brick by brick, through neglect? Think about it. When your body is strong, life feels lighter. Your mind clears, your energy rises, your confidence builds. You walk into rooms differently. You face challenges with resilience. But when your body is neglected, everything else follows. Fatigue becomes your constant companion. Doubt becomes louder. Even the smallest obstacles feel heavier than they are. Your entire existence bends under the weight of a foundation that is slowly rotting. And here's the shift. The moment you realize your body is your first home, responsibility takes root. Not guilt, not shame, responsibility. You begin to see every choice, what you eat, how you move, how you rest, not as chores, but as acts of preservation, acts of respect, acts of honor toward the only place that will truly ever belong to you. This is not about sculpting perfection. It's not about chasing vanity or living inside someone else's definition of beauty. It's about respect. Respect for the flesh and blood that carries you through this life. Respect for the one home you cannot replace. Because here's the final truth. The world will not protect this body for you. The responsibility will always belong to you. And the day you start treating your body as the sacred home it is, you stop living carelessly. You stop burning down your foundation, and you begin building a life on strength, on resilience, on respect. Your body is the first home you'll ever have. Honor it, because when that home is strong, every dream you carry has a place to live. You can hide your thoughts from others, but your reflection will always know the truth. Lesson number 2, the mirror of self-respect. When you stand in front of a mirror, what do you really see? Not just the shape of your body or the features of your face, but the reflection of how much you value yourself. Every scar, every sign of strength, every mark of neglect, they're all evidence of how you've chosen to treat the one home you cannot leave. Most people think respecting the body is about chasing an image, looking a certain way, hitting a certain number, but that's not the truth. The truth is deeper, quieter, and far more personal. How you treat your body is the purest evidence of how much you believe you're worth. Because when you respect yourself, you don't abandon the vessel that carries you through this life. You care for it, not out of vanity, but out of dignity. Let me tell you a fact. Every action you take toward your body, every meal, every workout, every hour of rest is not random. It is a message. And whether you realize it or not, you're sending those messages to yourself every single day. If you neglect your health, if you ignore your needs, you're not just letting the body fall, you're whispering to yourself, I'm not worth the effort. But when you honor your body, when you choose care over neglect, you are declaring that you matter, that you deserve to live in a body that can carry you fully. Think about the times you've let yourself slip, the moments you told yourself, it doesn't matter. Deep down, it did matter. Not because of how it looked on the outside, but because of what it did to your belief on the inside. Neglect eats away at confidence. It erodes self-trust. But discipline, simple, daily discipline, builds it back, brick by brick. This isn't about chasing perfection. Perfection is a mirage. If you chase it, you'll always end up empty. But respect, that is real. Respect means feeding your body not to fit an image, but to fuel a life. Respect means moving not to punish yourself, but to celebrate what your body can do. Respect means rest, hydration, care, all the unglamorous choices that no one sees but you. The mirror doesn't lie. It reflects not just how you look, but how much you've decided you are worth. And the day you start honoring your body, not for beauty, not for approval, but for respect, you step into a different kind of power. You carry yourself differently. You speak differently. You believe differently. Because when you look in that mirror and see proof that you have treated yourself with care, you begin to realize something life-changing. You were always worthy. You just had to start showing it to yourself. You don't realize how heavy weakness is until it keeps you from living. Lesson 3, strength is freedom. Think about the times you felt trapped in your own body, the moments you wanted to run, to move, to live fully, but something held you back. Maybe it was weakness. Maybe it was fatigue. Maybe it was the quiet weight of knowing your body couldn't keep up with the life you imagined for yourself. That feeling isn't just frustration, it's captivity. And it's why strength matters more than most people will ever admit. Strength isn't about building muscle for the mirror, it's about freedom. The freedom to move without fear. The freedom to endure when life asks more of you than you thought you could give. The freedom to wake up without chains on your back. You don't know how heavy weakness is until you start carrying it everywhere. Into your work, your relationships, your daily life. And if you've been there, you know the truth. Weakness steals life from you one small piece at a time. Let me tell you a fact. Strength is not reserved for athletes or warriors, it's biology. A stronger body means a stronger engine. A stronger engine means you can climb, lift, run, bend, carry, and endure without being stopped by exhaustion or fragility. And when you build that strength, the limits that once defined you begin to crumble. Stairs stop feeling like mountains. Long days stop breaking you. Even the weight of your own thoughts feels lighter when your body can hold itself. But it's not just physical. Strength seeps into your identity. It changes the way you see yourself, the way you carry yourself, the way you respond when life corners you. Because when your body proves to you again and again that it can endure more than you thought possible, your mind begins to believe it too. Strength becomes a language of freedom you carry everywhere. The chains of weakness are subtle. They don't always shout. They whisper. They whisper when you say no to experiences because you're too tired. They whisper when you avoid the mirror because you don't like who's staring back. They whisper when you want to protect the people you love, but you don't feel capable. Every one of those whispers is a chain around your life. And the only way to break them is to build strength. It won't come easy. It will come through sweat, through resistance, through the hard work most people run from. But on the other side is something priceless: freedom. The freedom to move through life without hesitation. The freedom to say yes when opportunities come. The freedom to stand tall, unafraid of what your body can or cannot do. Strength is not vanity. It is not punishment. It is liberation. And the day you decide to build it, not just for looks, but for life, you begin to reclaim pieces of yourself you didn't even realize were gone. Because in the end, strength isn't just the weight you lift. It's the weight you remove. The weight of fear. The weight of limits. The weight of chains. And when those fall away, you discover something you may have forgotten. Life was never meant to be endured in weakness. It was meant to be lived in freedom.